Hey everybody, thank you for coming. We all appreciate you coming to see these kids and during these crazy times. These are our 2020 graduating film acting students. They're a great bunch. There's a lot of diversity. They work hard. They're earnest. I love these kids, and we all look forward to you seeing them tonight. So first, I want to thank you guys so much for spending, time with us and for taking interest in these young actors. And it's been a crazy couple of months, huh? Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of months, but look forward to the future with everyone. And thank you so much. So we're going to bring up our first actor.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Foreign correspondent.
Yeah. How about that? Your first assignment.
This is a bribe, isn't it?
What do you care? You do anything for this job, consider it a gift.
This can't be you. You can bow to those people.
I'm not bowing to anybody.
Well, then print my story.
We cannot print your story.
George, in 3 days, a 16-year-old girl is going to court to face the man who tried to kill her. All because we said we were going to print her story. This story could save her life and the life of many women in Juarez. This is a very fucking important story, George.
What, the Mexican and American governments?
You got them right.
And the free trade agreement?
Well, it isn't free trade. It's a slave trade. It's a scam, and everybody's making too much money to give a shit about these women.
I understand that. But this is now a matter of corporate responsibility.
Since when do you put corporate responsibility above the truth?
Get off your soapbox. Okay, I liked you better as a cutthroat reporter.
Well, I like you better as an editor who couldn't be bought or intimidated. A man I admire.
Hey, take the job. You got a damn fine career in front of yourself, and you're throwing it all away. And for what? Story about these women is not worth it.
Not worth it? I forgot they're just Mexican women, so they're not worth it. My parents were from Mexico, came here as immigrants and got killed in front of me. I've been running away from who I am my whole life. When I met Eva, I saw myself. I could be one of those women in those factories. It could be me in one of those graves.
Look, would you calm down? You know what would happen to me if I published this story?
Okay, if you don't have the balls to print my story, I will find someone who will.
Oh, it's not that easy, kid. Read your contract. The Sentinel owns your story. God damn it, they own you.
Nobody owns me. That's the difference between me and you.
Hey, now, don't give me that thou shall not steal shit. What, should I start calling you Father Rock now?
That's not the point. These medals are nothing but antiques, but to the people who were left behind, they're priceless memories.
So, that's how you look at it, huh? I see. Well, since we're down here, I have a story that's perfect for this kind of atmosphere. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here, Rock. Okay? You see this and this? Now, what would you say these two things are?
One's a medal, one's an old skull.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Both of these are just things. Once you strip away their meanings, that's all they are. Just things and nothing more. And if you're going to give them any kind of meaning again, they won't get any other value because they're someone's precious memories.
Is money your God?
It's power. Something a lot more useful than God. And if you think about it, Rock, besides this, what do we really value in life? God? Love? Don't make me laugh. Back when I was just a brat crawling around this shithole city, it seemed like God and love were always sold out whenever I went looking. And before I knew better, I clung to God and I prayed to him every single night. Yeah, I believed in God. Right up until the night the cops beat the hell out of me for no reason at all. Because all they saw when they looked at me was just another little ghetto rat with no power and no God. So what's left for a bastard like me to rely on, huh? Well, that's money, of course, and guns. And with these two things, the world's a great place.
Wish I hadn't heard that. Sorry.
Fuck you. If I wanted pity, I would have told you something a lot more colorful. The moral of the story is, when you're living on the edge, that's all that matters, because that's all you really got. Not all of us can get off on being normal, Rock. And one more thing. Those rich, fat bastards that live under palm trees, and those bitches who think life is just about putting on makeup. I don't want to hear you speak your mind from the same perspective as those hypocrites. There's nothing worse than being treated like some whore by your companions. And I'll say this. The next time you feel like you're going to tell me what's proper, you will no longer be one of us. And when that happens, I'm going to kill you.
mixed it. It's mostly water.
Thanks.
Yeah, so Pam, why are your clothes so tight and the makeup?
You don't like it?
You kind of look like a hooker. No offense.
Why would I take offense to that, Donnie? You like hookers.
Yeah. So is that the point? You rubbing something in my face here?
I just... Forget it.
I thought you wanted to work something out.
I just thought you'd like it, okay? That's all. Look, Donnie. Maybe I wore these clothes to turn you on. Or maybe to remind you what you did to me. I don't know. I've been pretty messed up these days. I don't want this.
No, go ahead. It'll help too.
I said I don't want it.
Okay, then how about a Coke or something? There's a machine by the office, or I could go get you a bottle of...
Jesus. Look at us. You're sweating like a nervous kid, and I'm just like a dumb tart. Is this some sort of sad joke or what? I mean, we were never the world's two smartest people, but how did we get here?
It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. We're fucking pathetic.
I thought you meant the room.
No, I didn't mean the room. We lost our house. All of our savings. I can't look my friends in the eyes. And her daughter, she doesn't talk anymore.
What do you mean she doesn't talk?
She doesn't talk. Not much anyways. But I mean, what is she gonna talk about? Hey Mom, what the fuck happened to our life here?
You never told me she wasn't talking. Have you done anything about it? Looked for professional help for her, or...
No, I haven't.
Why not?
I guess I'm hoping she'll just come through it.
Hoping is stupid. I think you should look into...
No. You're not in any position to give me advice about this.
Come on, she's still my daughter.
She's still your daughter, like how you're still my husband. Barely.
Hey, we gotta separate things here. No matter what goes on between us, we gotta keep Emma neutral.
Neutral? Like, not involved? I'm sorry, but she is involved.
Your job is to protect
job.
her from... Well, she's with you, isn't she?
Yes, she's with me. In a friend's apartment, in a single bed, in a guest room. So my job is to make her feel okay about that somehow, okay? And that's job enough. So don't... I gotta... Excuse me.
What are we doing here? I mean, really, it can't be to get back together. It doesn't have that getting back together feel about it. The thing is, Pam, the world is garbage. It truly is. And I feel better when I'm not pretending it isn't.
Really? That's really how you feel about things?
It's the job.
It's not the job.
You don't know.
I do know. It's not the job. It's loneliness. It's being all by yourself with these dark thoughts. And no one to share them with.
Loneliness.
This is you showing me how ugly the world is, isn't it? Sharing it with me. Dragging me down with you because you're too afraid to be alone.
Shh, just please.
What, you want me to say the hell with it too? Just give in to all those dark thoughts, huh? You know what? Is that it, Donnie? Is it?
What are you doing?
Then the hell with it then! Let's just get it over with for the both of us. Me first. You get to watch.
Pam!
Meg married Amy off to Europe, and now that you are graduate, you'll be off on a long holiday. I'm not like Beth, so I'm angry and restless.
You don't have to stay here.
Why? Should we run off and join a pirate ship? No, Teddy, please don't.
It's no use, Joe. We've got to have it out.
No, we don't.
I've loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. I couldn't help it, and you've been so good to me. I've tried to show it to you, but you won't let me. Now I'm...
Meg married Amy off to Europe, and now that you are graduate, you'll be off on a long holiday. I'm not like Beth, so I'm angry and restless.
You don't have to stay here.
Why? Should we run off and join a pirate ship? No, Teddy, please don't.
It's no use, Joe. We've got to have it out.
No, we don't.
I've loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. I couldn't help it, and you've been so good to me. I've tried to show it to you, but you won't let me. Now I'm going to make you hear and give me an answer, because I can't go on like this any longer.
I was trying to save you from this. I thought you would understand.
I've worked hard to please you, and gave up pool and everything you didn't like, and waited and never complained, because I figured out you love me, Joe. And I realized that I'm not half good enough, and I'm not this great man.
Yes, you are. You are. You're a great deal. Too good for me. And I am so grateful for you. I'm so proud of you, but I don't know why I can't love you as you want me to. I don't know why.
You can't?
I can't change the feeling. And it'd be a lie to say I do when I don't. I'm sorry, Teddy. I'm so desperate sorry, but I can't help it.
I can't love anyone else, Joe. I can only love you.
It would be a disaster if we marry. We've been miserable. We both have such quick tempers.
If you loved me, Joe, I would be a perfect saint.
I can't. I've tried. And I failed.
What does everyone expect then? Grandpa and your family? Joe, say you will and let's be happy.
I can't say yes, truly. So I won't say it at all. You realize that I'm right, eventually. And you thank me for it.
I'd rather hang myself than realize it, Joe.
Teddy.
I'd rather be dead.
Teddy, don't say that. Listen, you'll find some lovely, accomplished girl who will love you and be an amazing wife for you. I wouldn't. Okay? Look at me. I'm homely and awkward and odd, and you'd be ashamed of me. And we would fight. We can help it even now. I hate elegant society and you hate my scribbling. And we would be unhappy. Wish we hadn't done it. And everything would be just horrid.
Anything else?
Nothing. Except that I don't think I'll ever marry. I'm happy as I am, and I love my liberty too well to be in any hurry to give it up.
I think you're wrong about that, Joe. I think you will care for somebody. And you love him tremendously. And live and die for him, because that's your way. And I know you will. And now watch.
Teddy.
Have you eaten?
No.
Are you hungry?
No.
Can you just give me a hug?
He's not going to screw you again. You left him a message, didn't you? Can't help yourself. It's disgusting.
Why are you so fucking angry?
Why am I so fucking angry? That's my boss. You sleep with him after 20 minutes and now you're just calling him up? What's the matter with you? You know he's got a family, right? You know he's got a family.
No.
Oh, you didn't see the wedding ring on his finger.
No.
Liar.
I'm sorry.
You're always sorry.
At
That's
least-
all you ever fucking say.
Well, at least I say I'm sorry.
Try doing something. Actions count, not words.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But I'm trying.
Some people fuck up all the time. Look, forget it. This isn't working out. Obviously. You need to find somewhere else to live.
I don't have anywhere else to go. This isn't about him. I make you angry all the time, and I don't know why.
No, you trap me. You force me into a corner, and you trap me. I've got nowhere else to go. What sort of fucking shit is that?
You're my brother.
So what, I'm responsible for you?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you fucking are.
I didn't give birth to you. I did not bring you into this world.
You're my brother. I'm your sister. We're family. We're meant to look after each other.
Well, you're not looking after me.
I'm
looking after myself.
trying. I'm trying to help you.
How? How are you helping me? Huh? How are you helping me? You come in here and you're a weight on me. Do you understand? You're a burden. You're just fucking dragging me down. Seriously, how are you helping me? You can't even clean up after yourself. Just stop playing the victim.
I'm not playing the fucking victim. If I left, I would never hear from you again. Don't you think that's sad? Don't you think that's sad? You're my brother.
Why is it always so dramatic with you? Everything is always the end of the world.
It's not fucking dramatic. I'm trying to talk to you.
I don't want to talk. Try not talking. Try listening or thinking for a change.
Yeah, because that's working great for you. You're completely fine.
Well, I've got my own fucking apartment.
Oh, whoopsie fucking shit. You have your own apartment. That's amazing. Your job and an apartment. I should be in awe
Well,
of you.
at least I'm responsible for it. At least I don't depend on people all the time. You're a dependency. You're a parasite.
You don't have anybody. You don't have anybody. You have me and your fucking pervert boss.
Well, you slept with that fucking pervert boss. What does that make you?
Thanks. How you doing?
I'm okay. So, you're going to...
It's on 7th. Just go like you're going to the stadium.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I'm a winner.
So, have you been to this place before? I mean, is it a good one?
Oh yeah. It's a palace. Summer camp for junkies.
Well, I'm still proud of you. You know it doesn't matter where you do it. What matters is that you want to change. And that
How are you?
Me.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm
Left up here.
I'm good. Not great, but good. I'm seeing a new doctor. He's really good.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's helping me dig into some stuff that I never really... Old stuff. Mom, the house.
It's the last thing you need, but if it's working, that's good.
It is. It's just been harder since Arthur. I'm having a hard time sleeping in that house without him.
Well, yeah. Left again.
So yeah, I haven't said anything to Steve or Shirley. I don't want them to worry. But I see things in that house at night. And I hear things too. And
Stop here. Just a second.
why are we here?
You see that guy over there in the white hat?
Yeah?
Okay, so here it is. I need to get well one last time before I go in.
I'm not sure I understand.
It helps. It's helpful. You get well one last time, and then you go through the gates, and you get to kind of get it out of your system, and it helps. It's really helpful.
Okay.
And I was going to just have you stop for a second, I'd hop out and take care of it, but you see that guy with the hat. See, I owe that guy some money, and if he sees me coming and I don't have all of it, he's not selling to me. That's the bottom line. But he doesn't know you.
You want me...
Nellie, it's just a little thing.
You want me to buy you heroin.
Well, no, don't.
And then drop you at rehab.
Don't say it like that. It'll take this time, okay? This is the last one. And I promise you it's gonna work, okay? I just need to get well one last time. I'm tired of this shit, okay? I'm done, all right? I can bullshit Steve and Shirley and Theo if I gotta, but not you now. Never you. It's you and me. It's always been you and me, and I need just to get well, just enough to push me through the gates, and that's it. You believe me, right? I always believed you. When we were kids and later, I always believed you saw what you said you saw. Believe me now. Please believe me now. Thank you. Thanks. How you doing?
I'm okay. So, you're going to...
It's on 7th. Just go like you're going to the stadium.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm a winner.
So, have you been to this place before? I mean, is it a good one?
Oh yeah. It's a palace, a real summer camp for junkies.
Well, I'm still proud of you. You know, it doesn't matter where you do it. What matters is that you want to make a change, and that always makes me proud.
How are you?
Me?
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. Not great, but good. I'm seeing a new doctor. He's really good.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's helping me dig into some stuff that I never really, I mean old stuff. Mom in the house.
Last thing you need. But if it's working, that's good.
It is. It's just been harder since Arthur. Just having a hard time sleeping in that house without him.
Well, yeah. Left here.
So yeah, I haven't said anything to Steve or Shirley. I don't want them to worry, but I see things in that house at night. And I hear things too.
Stop here. Just a second.
Why are we...
You see that guy over there? In the white hat?
Yeah.
Okay. So here it is. I need to get well one last time before I go in.
I'm not sure I understand.
It helps. It's helpful. You get well one last time, and then you go through the gates, and you get to kind of get it through your system one last time, and it helps. It's really helpful.
Okay.
And I was gonna just have you stop for a sec, and I'd hop out and take care of it, but you see that guy? That guy with the hat? See, I still owe that guy, and if he sees me coming in, I don't have all the cash, he's not selling to me. That's the bottom line. But he doesn't know you.
You want me to buy you...
Well, it's just a little thing.
You want me to buy you heroin?
Nellie, it's...
And then drop you at rehab. I'm not doing that.
Colin's first real trophy. He won this yesterday. The kind you get for winning, not just showing up. It was a junior county race. He is 10. When he won this, there was no stopping him. He just had this never say die attitude. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I didn't.
Wait. You didn't mean to do what? You didn't mean to get wasted? Drive? Or you didn't mean to cripple my son?
The doctor's right, Mike.
My boy wakes up in the morning and he runs. He runs all day. He runs to the track to practice running. So when he wakes up this morning, if he wakes up, what am I supposed to tell him? Huh? That you're sorry he can't run? Maybe never again?
If I could take it back.
Well, you can't. Colin had a future, had hope. Summer Olympic was a strong possibility. Knowing Colin, possibility isn't the right word. It was a definite, a deadline. Now what do we have?
I'm so sorry.
Back off. Back off before I do something I really want to do.
This won't help anybody. Colin needs you guys right now. If there's anything I can do.
What if he never walks again, huh? Do you know what it's like telling your kid that all his dreams he ever had are gone?
It's like confession, isn't it? That sort of thing. People make things up in confession, did you know that?
I know they do.
People are liars. They want to be stars of their little films.
That's an interesting observation.
Do you lie?
Why do you?
No, I'm asking if you lie.
Honesty isn't synonymous with truth.
You lie. So tell me, is it to do some good? To get somewhere personally? Or is it just for the fuck of it?
I expect sometimes people do it to keep things on an even keel.
So you had a parent who was a drunk?
Did you?
No.
Let's keep this with you.
There was a cop leaving when I came in here.
How do you know he was a cop?
Bad haircut, no dress sense, slight air of scumbag entitlement. You see cops?
That's part of what I do. Although I don't normally see cadets who were kicked out of the academy.
You should get a better job. So do they all come in here and cry? Your cops?
Sometimes they cry if they had trouble at home or if they've had to use their weapons.
Let me tell you something. They signed up to use their fucking weapons. Most of them. But they watch enough TV, so they know they have to weep after they use their weapons. Nobody is more full of shit than a cop. Except a cop on TV.
I looked through your file, and I see you have a record of assault. What was it like for you in jail?
What do you want to hear about the showers?
Did something happen to you?
No. You sit there with a mass murderer. Your heart rate jacked. Your hand steady. That's one thing I learned about myself in prison. My hand doesn't shake. Ever.
What do you expect from coming here?
I have to come here.
I know it's not elective on your part, but now that you're here, what do you want?
You want the truth? Valium.
If you lied, you'd have an easier time getting what you wanted.
What's that say about what you do for a living?
Look, I think we better have a few more meetings before we can even talk about prescriptions.
I'm having anxiety attacks. Last night, I thought I was having a fucking heart attack. I puked in a trash barrel on the way in here. I haven't slept for weeks.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. I said something fucking true. I want some fucking pills. And you're gonna close my file? I thought we were supposed to tell the truth here.
Yes, you are.
If only fucking here. Woman comes in here against every instinct of privacy, of self-reliance, and what, you're gonna turn her down? Is that what you're gonna do, Mrs. fucking Doctor? Two pills. Why don't you just give me a bottle of scotch and a handgun so I could blow my fucking head off? We done here with this psychiatry bullshit?
You can leave.
What if that was a legitimate threat? Hot shot.
How the hell did he know they were the police?
I read this novel in elementary school,
You read a novel?
and it was exactly the same thing.
So you read a novel in elementary school.
What? I like to read.
Then why'd you ask what time it was?
Throw him off. What kind of a drug dealer asks a cop what time it is when he's got a briefcase full of pot, right?
Oh, we should hire you? Jesus. I should give you 25 grand for a signing bonus.
I'll take it.
Well, unfortunately, we only hire from Harvard. And you not only did not go to Harvard Law School, you haven't even gone to any law school.
What if I told you that I can read and understand everything?
I'd say you're full of crap.
That's a Barbary legal handbook right there, right? Open it up. Read me something, anything.
Okay. Civil liability associated with the agency is based on several factors, including
Including the deviation of the agent from his path. the reasonable inference of agency on behalf of the plaintiff, and the nature of the damages themselves.
How did you know that?
I learned it when I studied for the bar.
Okay, hotshot. Fire up this laptop. Let me show you what a Harvard attorney can do. Pick a topic.
Stock option backdating.
Although backdating options of legal violations arose related to disclosures under IIC Section 409A, you
You forgot about Sarbanes-Oxley.
statutes of limitations, Sarbanes-Oxley, post 207.
Not if you find actions to cover up the violations as established in the Sixth Circuit, May 2008.
Well, that's impressive. But you're sitting at a computer.
Playing cards. Sorry. If you want to beat me, you're going to have to do it as something else.
How can you know all that?
I told you, I like to read. And once I read something, I understand it. And once I understand it, I never forget it.
Why take the bar?
This dickhead Bedman couldn't pass it without going to law school.
Okay, well look, this is pretty fascinating stuff, but I'm afraid I've got to get back to work. I'll make sure Serpico isn't around waiting for you. If you want the job so much, why didn't you just go to law school?
When I was in college, I wanted to be a lawyer. I needed some money, and Trevor convinced me to memorize this math test and sell it. Turns out, I sold it to the dean's daughter. I lost my scholarship. I got knocked into a different life. And I've been wishing for a way back ever since.
Let me tell you something. This isn't elementary school. This is hard work, long hours, high pressure. I need a grown goddamn man.
You give me this, and I'll work as hard as it takes to school those Harvard douches and become the best lawyer you have ever seen.
Look, I'm inclined to give you a shot, but what if I decide to go another way?
I'd say that's fair. Sometimes I like to hang out with people who aren't that bright, you know? Just to see how the other half lives.
Move over. I'm going to email the firm, tell them I found our next associate.
I hope you don't mind me taking the liberty. The wind's a bit unkind out there. I was careful not to track on any dirt.
Well, I do mind dirt. I do mind unannounced visits. You police?
Sapper Morton?
I'm
Civic number NK680514.
a farmer.
I saw that. What do you farm?
It's a protein farm, always designed. It only takes one to start a pathogenic strain, constant doubling. To fill as much dirt as you can wet.
Is that what I smell?
I grow this just for me. Garlic.
Garlic.
Yeah. Whole town farmed it and back once. Smelled as good hundreds of miles in a circle. You want to try some?
No, thank you. I prefer to keep a cold stomach until the hard part of the day's behind me. How long you been here?
Since 20. I came by it honest too, if that's what you're after.
Well, you weren't a farmer prior. That bag. Colonial medical use, isn't it? Military issue. Heat resistant. Where were you? Calantha. Must have been brutal. Not many who survived bothered to come back.
You plan to take me in, huh? Take a look inside, see what you missed.
If taking you in is an option, I'd much prefer that over the alternative. You had to know it'd be someone in time. I'm really sorry it's me.
Good as any.
If you just look up and to the left, please.
How does it feel? How does it feel killing your own kind?
I don't retire my own kind. We don't run. Only old models run.
I do not want to pretend anymore. We do not need to spend time together. We do not need to speak unless we're talking to each other properly. Like you have done some things that have really hurt me. Like you never asked if there was more to my story at college. You never asked if I was okay, but you were too focused on how it affected you. There's so many things that we have never spoken about, and I do not know if we ever will.
Yep. You know, all of this is going to be yours. I mean, it still is going to be yours, but I meant to run and make a living. Understand, we all got our own paths. Truth is, I want you to do well. I want you to have a great life. I love you, but I can't pretend. There are things I disagree with, and I'll admit, I'll be honest. I'm being prideful and resentful. The fact that I may never be a grandparent now, that's just the truth. It's hard for me to, with my beliefs and with all that's going on, or I understand I may have set myself up to lose, and I've had to ask myself and God if I'm ready for that. And I don't want to lose you, son.
Well, it does not feel like that. I am sick of avoiding you. I am sick of not talking about nothing. I am sick of it. I am gay, and I am your son. Neither of those things are going to change, okay? So let's deal with it and call it a day. Both of us will be okay. But that would be a shame. I am not changing. And there is no change in me. God knows I tried. So if you mean it, if you really mean you are not ready to lose me, then I am sorry. You're going to be the one to have to change.
Yeah. I will. We'll work on it. We'll work on it together. Okay? Hey everybody, thanks for, I hope you enjoyed our night of comedy scenes for you. I hope, there were a lot of comedy scenes tonight. Anyway, we wanted to do something about relationships, and these actors, I hope you enjoyed them. And again, thank you so much for taking the time out. And, I love all you guys. You're all good friends, and I really am grateful that you took the time. So thank you so very much. And, we got their numbers, and if you need it, thank you so much.